Magnificent Seven, directed by Antoine Fuqua, a director that I am a huge fan of with films like The Equalizer, Shooter, Olympus Has Fallen, Training Day, obviously an all-time classic right there. It stars Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke, Chris Pratt, the hot chick from Equalizer who got strangled by that one dude, Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe, Vincent D'Onofrio. This is a story about an evil douchebag. Evil douchebag takes over a town and he enslaves its people, kind of, and he's all about mining and gold, and he kills people. He's all about intimidation and bribing and shit, right? So this woman, this really awesome woman, you know, the chick from Equalizer who got strangled. I don't know why I call her that. Maybe she's just the strangled chick from Equalizer. I can't remember her name. She hires a group of bounty hunters and hired guns and warriors and misfits, basically a group of degenerates, to fight back and to help her reclaim her land from the evil douchebag. They set about doing just that. They go to the town and shit gets real because they clash with the forces of this evil douchebag. And for the entire review, I'm just going to call him the evil douchebag because he was an evil douchebag in this movie, and evil douchebags need to be called out on that shit. Seeing Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke in a movie directed by Antoine Fuqua it just made me think of this.
Gee, that's my evidence. You want to go to jail, you want to go home. King Kong ain't got shit on me!
The truth is, King Kong ain't got shit on this movie. He really doesn't. What a ride, man. Holy shit, this is one of those movies that's just F-U-N in capital letters. Fun, fun, fun. I had a fucking blast with this movie, guys. One of the most fun experiences I've had at the movie theater all year long. We have to start with these characters. We have to start with the characters. In a movie called Magnificent Seven, you kind of need the characters to be awesome. If the characters are meh, or they're bleh, or they're shit, then the movie is meh, or bleh, or shit. Luckily, the movie is none of those things, and that's because the characters are all fucking awesome. Denzel Washington. What else needs to be said at this point? He could be acting in a documentary about human poop. And I would think, you know, Denzel Washington really killed that shit. He's acting royalty. The guy oozes charisma out of his pores in every single movie he's in. His character was badass and he had some funny moments, but his character had the most heart of any of the other ones. He does have a bit of a tragic backstory that I will not spoil, but it really does make you care. That's the thing with all of these characters. They make you care so much. I felt so invested in them. Chris Pratt is instantly likable in anything he's in. He's charming, he's funny, but he's also not afraid to get serious. He certainly has some Chris Pratt moments in this movie where you hear him say something or you see him do something and you're just kind of like, yeah, nobody could have said or done that the way that Chris Pratt did it, but Chris Pratt did it. Ethan Hawke is he plays against type. Just like Denzel, he's got kind of a traumatic backstory, and he's got kind of a PTSD thing going on, but I really loved his character too. There's really not a character I didn't love in this movie. Vincent D'Onofrio, gotta talk about this guy for a second. He's gone from slamming a guy's head in a door and cutting it off to big old fun teddy bear, because that's what he was in this movie. Dude was a big teddy bear. He was just so lovable. He did this thing with his voice where it was kind of high-pitched and shit, and at first I was like, yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. This might get Jar Jar territory. No, it never gets Jar Jar territory, thank God. Although few things in this world do approach Jar Jar territory. And Vincent D'Onofrio was so over the top in this movie that you just can't help but sit back and go, yeah, that's called range there, my friends. That's called range. Vincent D'Onofrio has that in spades. He goes from Kingpin to a big-ass teddy bear. This movie is so well directed. Antoine Fuqua does a great job of blending drama with comedy, with action, with suspense. The movie almost never slows down. I mean, it has some slow moments, but for the most part, the movie kept me engaged. It kept me interested. Not just because of the characters, but because there was always something either badass or funny happening in every scene. And I don't know how the fuck Antoine Fuqua did that while blending these characters together, but he did, and he deserves a shit ton of credit for that shit. I love the gritty style that Antoine Fuqua brings to his action sequences. We have in this movie, hands down, one of the most epic shootouts that I've ever seen in any movie. If you're looking for a slam bang action westerner with really cool characters and really funny moments and really awesome moments of testosterone and badassery and bullets flying and shit, yeah, you're gonna get all of that. What can I say, guys? The movie was just non-stop entertainment from beginning to end. Every shot, every scene, every moment, I was just like, yeah, fucking, maybe not that last part. I only really have 2 issues with this movie, real quick, and one of the issues is more of a nitpick. Peter Skarsgård plays the villain in this movie, and he does a good job for what he's asked to do. The problem is, I just feel like he wasn't asked to do much. I feel like he had a great introduction, and then I feel like he was barely in the movie after that. In fact, I'm definitively telling you, he's not in the movie that much. He shows up for the finale, and that's pretty much it, so... My other issue is that the structure of the movie, it's broken down into basically 3 arcs, 3 acts or whatever. The movie feels a bit formulaic in its approach sometimes. Sometimes it just feels like, yep, well, we got to do this so that we can get to that, so we can get to that. In a sense, it's kind of choppy, but that's great because the pacing doesn't drag, so it doesn't even really matter. Action, comedy, drama, western, great characters, great acting, great direction. It's not a masterpiece or anything like that, but... come on, man. This is why you go to the movies. You go to the movies to have fun. Does it deserve this rating? No, it probably doesn't deserve this rating. I'm gonna give it the fucking rating anyways. Magnificent 7 was so magnificent that it was a Superman Prime level of magnificent. Guys, go check it out. Comes out this Friday. That's the movie to see this week. I don't even care what else comes out this weekend. Go see Magnificent 7. Please like, share, and subscribe. I got a lot more shit I got coming your way this week. As always, if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.